In response, Darrow occasionally resorted to isolating Brooks in a separate room, allowing him to participate via a monitor, but muting him unless it was his designated speaking time.
Mr. Brooks be removed from the courtroom due to repeated interruptions and disruption with the court. Took his shirt off as well. I'm also told that he is threatening to throw and break items.
This measure was employed whenever Brooks disregarded the judge's authority and continued speaking out of turn.
I just said no. How many times I gotta say the same thing on record?
You know, sometimes, sir, I don't hear what you say because you interrupt me so much or you answer quietly. And I'm taking notes and I'm focused on probably a dozen things at the same time.
It has to be disparaging.
Once again, you're doing this tactic.
Because
it's
not a tactic, it's facts.
What we're talking
It's
about
facts.
to some other reason.
It's facts.
You have two pictures that you believe were from this witness.
That I know is from.
No, that you believe.
That I know.
During the sentencing, Judge Darrow laid it all on the line, telling Brooks he showed no remorse or empathy for his heinous actions, and she wasn't about to let him off the hook easily. She made it clear that no one is safe from his destructive tendencies.
It is very clear to this court that Mr. Brooks has caused carnage, mayhem. It has resulted in many people suffering from PTSD, from mental and emotional trauma that will take a lifetime to recover from, and for some, perhaps, if at all. Frankly, Mr. Brooks, no one is safe from you. This community can only be safe if you are behind bars for the rest of your life.
Brooks took the opportunity to address the court. He rambled on for over 2 hours, wondering why this tragedy happened and how life had strayed so far from what it should be. He claimed he had no anger and promised not to throw shots at anyone, but he threw shots anyway. He verbally attacked the district attorney, refusing to respect how she did her job.
How could life ever get this far away from what it should be? I know who I am. God knows who I am. I had to look inside myself and understand why the comments were being made.
Brooks's family tried to argue about his mental state, but the judge shut that argument down quickly. She stated that mental health wasn't an excuse for Brooks's actions. She clarified that he knew the difference between right and wrong, and his heart was bent on evil. After a nail-biting trial, the jury found Brooks guilty on all 76 counts related to the attack, including 6 counts of first-degree intentional homicide. Judge Jennifer Darrow slapped him with 6 consecutive life sentences. She also added 17.5 years for each of the 61 counts of first-degree recklessly endangering safety with a dangerous weapon. However bad you think Brooks's case was, it can't be compared to the shocking case of